All right. Hello, everyone. How are you today? It's Kay. So let's start the session today. So this is the 20th of August, and this is on Friday. So happy Friday, everyone. I hope you're having a great Friday today. So looks like the markets are still active, but retracing a bit. I see that the AUD pairs were uptrending or downtrending in the beginning of the day today, but towards the end, looks like it's been retracing backwards because AUD is getting stronger now. So we'll check some charts today, and also I will talk about more into the time analysis today because I haven't talked about time analysis for a while recently. So today I will do some recaps about time cycles and what we can expect for the market to move for next week or this month. So let's hide myself and let's squeeze my window and switch the screen. Okay, there you go. So before starting here, just a quick disclaimer. This information today is basically based on my own understanding. So when you take trades, please do at your own risk. And if you can follow the guidelines, rules in this live stream, that would be great because after all, we're all here to learn. So let's see. Anyone took some trades today or yesterday? You had some nice active markets. So hopefully you get some nice pips. Actually, I got some emails and comments and also direct messages for those who got these nice pips yesterday and today. So I'm really happy to hear that based on my strategy. And also please be consistent. Yeah, consistency is the key. So this is actually my intention for this YouTube channel is to help you become a non-losing trader. So make sure you have the risk management and trend follow strategy by Ichimoku in multiple time frames, and you can become a non-losing trader. And this is the first step you have to achieve until you become a profitable trader. So yeah, so that's a topic for this YouTube channel, just for a reminder for everyone. So yeah, let me say hi to everyone. Sarosh, good to see you here, and Gautam, Jorg, and Gabby, Shamal. All right, Nimai, Christopher, and let's see, Asif, Ryan. Thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you. Bedsheet, Robert, and Manhonan. Levinas, good to see you here too. All right, lots of people here today also. Rendors, Denny, Dijamel, and Blackwater, Movie Hero, Elise, Sofiane, and Arun. Thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you. So let's switch the window to the charts and see what's happening now. So first, I will screen the pairs and also some other markets like indices or cryptos, and then I will talk about the time cycles. Or while I'm screening the charts, I will mention about time cycles, and so that you can add this information and support your strategy in this way. So let's see. So euro dollar, starting from euro dollar, this is bearish still. After the breakout of the support 1.1705, this is still downtrending. You can see that the market has been still downtrending on this reversing wave. So when you look at the market, always look for an N shape. So this is reversed in the wave. So this means that this is downtrending right now. So the market might pull back to the previous support level, and the market could continuously downtrending like this. So this is reversing waves, and this is a sign of downtrend. And you can also see this downtrend by simply looking at the Kumo and Kijun-sen angles. Kumo Senko span B span, Senko span A is also pointing downwards, and Chikou span is pointing downwards too. Sorry, Kijun-sen is pointing downwards too. And the Chikou span is below the candles, and this is a sign of downtrend, simply speaking. And the price locates below Tenkan-sen, Kijun-sen, Kumo. This is also a sign of downtrend. So Euro USD, as per daily chart, I would say that this is a stable downtrend. So next week, we can expect also downtrend. So as long as the market, as long as you see Kumo down and Kijun-sen down, this is downtrend. But when you start to see Kumo flat and Kijun-sen flat, then that means the market could be retracing. The market could retrace back to initially Tenkan-sen, and then it might retrace all the way back to the Kijun-sen. So that's when I don't trade. That's when I don't look for the sell chance anymore. So that's the rule for my strategy as KTS, case trading strategy. So that's euro dollar, but this is downtrending, so we can still expect downtrend next week. Yeah, let me come back to some comments afterwards. Let me finish my screening and then I will come back to some comments. So yeah, when you have some questions or comments, please just use the chat and just type your opinions about some markets or trades, and I will cover these afterwards. So the next one, Euro AUD, I wanted to mention this one too. I was actually looking for the buy chance today simply because the Kumo's up. This is daily chart. In the daily chart, Kumo's up and Kijun-sen is also up, Tenkan-sen up, Chikou span above the candles. Yeah, so this is an uptrend bullish. But one thing that actually clicked my mind was that there was a resistance level at 1.6418. Yep, so 1.618 is a resistance all the way back from last December. You can see the resistance area here. Well, there are a couple of other resistances here too in the past, but the most recent resistance level was here. This is in December last year. So the market is reaching to that level. So that was one thing that I was actually watching. I was expecting the market might retrace backwards. So I didn't feel positive to take a buy here. And also, if you see the Kumo in the daily chart, the Kumo here is a bit thin. So thickness of the Kumo is very important. And this is also a very important information to watch every time you see Ichimoku, especially Kumo, because Kumo shape is also important. Kumo shape, you can get a lot of information about the market. So if you see Kumo thin Kumo like this, although Senko span B is up and A is up, it means that the market could retrace. And usually the market retraces at the previous resistance level when you see the Kumo thinness like this way. So this was actually one of the things why I stopped looking for the buy today. And it looks like it's retracing backwards. Let me turn to the 1 hour chart. So in the 1 hour chart, the market retraces all the way backwards and breaks the Kijun-sen. So here I don't look for buy chance anymore, because if the market breaks the Kijun-sen, then the next target in this market is going to be the Kumo. It might be retracing all the way back to Kumo. So I will stay away in this pair. But it doesn't mean that the market straight goes backwards to the Kumo. What I mean by the market retraces back to the Kumo is that the market could either be flat and reaches the Kumo, or retraces all the way back to Kumo like this. But we never know which way it goes. The market could go up from here too. There is a resistance, there is a support level that we can draw on this chart. So we have to think about like multiple scenarios here. So there is a support line. So the market could go up from here too. And in this case, we don't really know which way it goes. And we don't really know how long it takes for the market to move next time. So simply, that's why I stay away in this condition. And also, Chikou span is getting closer, and this is also the sign of the reversal, sign of the range, retracement. So from this reason also, I won't look for buy or sell chance anymore. But the reason why I didn't take a buy today was because of the resistance level from last December, and also the Kumo was a bit thin in the daily chart. So this is also an important thing to remember. Always look at the Kumo shape because it tells a lot about the market. So that was Euro AUD. So I will just eliminate this green sign because this is no more uptrend. I mean, the market retracing backwards, so I don't think I'm going to take a buy today. And the next one I wanted to mention is the Pound AUD. The Pound AUD right now, after the breakout of the P wave, the market has been moving up right now. So, like I mentioned on this my TradingView account, I regularly post my analysis, so you can follow me on this TradingView. But today, I posted two markets. One is Pound AUD. And a couple of days ago, I have been posting this pair because I was seeing potential bullishness. Since August 16th, I saw the P wave, and I was expecting the P wave to break upwards because on this day, the Kumo was up and Kijun-sen was up, right? And Chikou span above the candles. Simply speaking, this is bullish, and this is a ideal setup for the Ichimoku, for the market to break upwards in the range market. So, and also if you see the Kumo here, Kumo shape, it's not really thin. The Kumo is getting thicker and thicker and longer, and this is a nice sign, nice shape for the market to break upwards potentially. So that was my analysis, 16th of August. And right now the market has been moving up all the way, like in this direction. So for the last 3 days or 4 days has been uptrend. So this is a nice move right now. So today, I put the analysis here too. I was expecting the market will be continuously uptrend, but looks like no more because there is a pin bar, retracement today. So let me switch it to the real chart, Pound AUD, and you can see the resistance here, and we have this pin bar. So, and there is a resistance level in between 1.9116 and 1.9125. There was a resistance level all the way back in, this is 2020 May. And also, there were a couple of resistances here too. So, when you see this like multiple resistances, the market can be reacted by that line and retraces backwards, which is exactly what's happening right now. So this is today's analysis, and we can see pin bar, and it looks like the AUD is getting stronger and pound is getting weaker, or pound is ranging now. Let me pull up the strength chart. So this is my favorite website I use for the strength chart. So if you can take a look at this currency strength chart, let me just select the pound and AUD only. So the green one is pound, and sorry, not this one, to cancel. So this, hold on. So yeah, so green one is a pound, and blue one is AUD. And right now AUD is getting stronger, and pound is a bit flat today overall. Previously, there was a big up move and down move, but right now it's quite ranging. So pound currency strength is a bit flat, but AUD is strong. Oops, hold on, let me just put these ones up again. So yeah, pound flat and AUD getting stronger. So as a pair, pound AUD, what's going to happen is that the pound remains the same strength, but AUD is getting stronger, and as a pair pound AUD, it's retracing backwards because AUD is getting stronger and pound AUD is getting downtrend. So today's pullback is not because of the pound getting weaker, but this is because Aussie, AUD is getting stronger today. So we know the reason why now in terms of the strength of each currency, and we have this pin bar right now. So let's see. So this is resisted right now, and we can also check the 1 hour chart, and it is also retracing all the way back to Kumo now. So it's retracing backwards, and this is no more uptrend in 1 hour chart. So in this case, I won't look for buy chance anymore. So this is my analysis on pound AUD. I was actually looking for, I took a buy here too. I took a buy at 1.9125. I took a buy, and the market retraces backwards soon, and I exited very soon. So yeah, so that was my trade. So yeah, looks like the market has been retracing because AUD is getting stronger today, and that's why. And the next one I want to mention is the AUD USD. This one also retracing backwards due to the strong AUD right now. It's retracing backwards. Actually retraced all the way back to the Kijun Sen. But in this case, this is 1 hour chart, so we can look at the daily chart. And on the daily chart, it is still downtrend. We can see Kumo down, and Kijun Sen down, Tenkan Sen also pointing downwards, and Chikou span below the candles, and price locates below Tenkan Kijun Sen Kumo. So this is bearish. So next week we could see still downtrend continuously, but we will see. And so once again, in 1 hour chart on AUD USD, the market retraces all the way back to Kijun Sen. So no more uptrend. Sorry, no more downtrend. Sorry. And this one, you can see that the previous breakout, previous resistance by this Kijun Sen was here. On the 21st and the 18th of August at 6 p.m. in UTC, there was a resistance by the Kijun Sen, and the market has been below the Kijun Sen for the last 44 bars. And in these 44 bars, the market reached all the way back to the Kijun Sen. So usually the market retraces back to the Kijun Sen in 26 candles. So in that sense, 44 bars was a bit too long. So that means that this was a stronger and stabler downtrend than average. So 26 candle, by the way, was around here. So this was a 26 candle. So from here, from this day, 19th of August, at 7 p.m. in UTC time zone, the market could have retraced back to the Kijun Sen. But it made a bit more and retraces backwards to Kijun Sen now. So this is actually the nature of Ichimoku. You can actually watch the retracement of Tenkan Sen, Kijun Sen in 9 candles or 26 candles by taking the Tenkan Sen or Kijun Sen. And you can do this on any time frames. I use this on daily chart or lower time frames. So that's actually the retracement of AUD USD right now. So today, I wanted to talk briefly about the time cycles because I haven't talked about the time cycle recently, and I got some requests. So I picked up 2 pairs today for the time cycle, and one is Aud Jpy. So here is Aud Jpy, and this is on the daily chart. And as I mentioned before, the retracement to Kijun Sen tends to be 26 candles. And on this daily chart, the previous resistance by the Kijun Sen was on the 6th of July, and the next bounce happened on the 11th of August. In between, there were 27 bars, so 27 trading days, the market has been below the Kijun Sen. And this is actually one of the time cycles, actually, because in between, there were 27 bars, and 26 is one of what we call Kihon Suchi numbers. So 26 is one of the Kihon Suchi number, one of the very important numbers in Ichimoku. So you can see that the market has been marking the swing highs in between 26 candles. So in this case, after the market bounces by this Kijun-sen, and right now it's going down, broke the support level and going down right now, so the market might retrace all the way back to Kijun-sen. And that could be on the 16th of September or somewhere around 16th September, because from here, the market after this, the 26 candles to the future is going to be 16th of September. So the next swing high and also the next bounce by Kijun-sen could be on the 16th September. So this is actually another time cycle that we can see. So the first one is, sorry, not 26, this one was at 27, and the next one could be 26, or it could be 27, 25. There might be some 1 or 2 days difference, but roughly speaking, it's going to be on the 16th September if the market continuously go down this way. So that's one of the analysis by time cycle, and also this retracement to Kijun-sen in the daily chart. Yeah, so always watch out for the market by these Kihon Suchi numbers like 9, 17, 26, 33, 42, 51, and so on. These are the Kihon Suchi numbers. So you can watch market by these numbers. And the next one I want to mention is the AUD Swiss franc also. This one is also the similar setup. I've seen that the market has been downtrending, and before the swing highs were on 25 bars. 25 bars in the swing high. So the market is going downwards now. So the next retracement, next swing high could be marked on the 14th of September, which is going to be the 25 bars after 11th of August, after this. And from here, the market might continuously go down or it might go up. We'll see. And Kijun-sen somehow should touch on this day. So that's another time cycle that is interesting to watch on this particular pair. So this is also 25. But once again, it could be 26, 24. 1 or 2 candles difference could be acceptable. But this is something where you can watch out. So when you start to see the market retraces towards the 14th September, let's say the market continuously go down. Let's say the market continuously moves downwards this way. And let's say the 14th September is getting close. And let's say there is a still distance between candles and Kijun-sen. In this case, we have to expect the market retraces backwards, because the Kijun-sen and the candles have to touch around this day. So as the day gets closer and closer in this day, we have to expect some kind of retracement as per daily chart. So we might not gonna see any selling edge around this day. It is also expected. And after this, if the market start to go down this way, and Kijun-sen point downwards, and Kijun-sen point downwards, and also Kumo start to point downwards again, then we can start to look for the sell chance like this. So the market moves in time cycles, so we can kind of capture when will be the next potential turning point or reversal point by using these time cycles. And these numbers are called Kihon Suchi numbers. Kihon means basic and Suchi means numbers. So that's why they're called Kihon basic numbers, Kihon Suchi numbers. So anyways, that's what I want to talk about today as per market reviews and also the time cycles on AUD JPY and AUD Swiss franc. So let me come back to some comments and do some free discussion from now on. Alright, so once again, thank you for joining everyone. Great to see you as always. Yesterday I was a bit tired. I was a bit exhausted because I had a big day. But today I'm relaxing So I have more energy today than yesterday. Yeah. Sometimes days can be rough. So in that case, my live stream is going to be a bit short. But today, I feel energy, so I'm totally fine. Okay, so let's see. So yeah, Aud Jpy was this one. Yeah, Aud Jpy, though this is downtrend still, so it can continuously downtrend. But in the lower time frames, it's flat because we see doji candle. So without going down to the lower time frames, we know that it's flat already, so we don't look for a sell chance anymore. And today's Friday, the market could be slow, so no rush. Always come back to the chart next week and look for some new trends in the market. Let's see. Orvin says, I can't believe I caught 200 pips on USD CAD with the 20 leverage. Times like these when Ichimoku is so powerful. Sure. It's actually the power of trend follow. So you value risk-reward ratio more than win rate in that case. And that's exactly what I do every time I take trades. So break-even, small losses are okay, as long as you can extend the profit as much as possible. It can cover all the previous losses. And that is my idea of my strategy, by using Ichimoku in multiple time frames. Let's see. Movie Hero says, Hi Kay, I have just downloaded FT5 free trial that was interesting and hopefully make me strong after some trade that blow my mind. Okay, sure. Yeah, Forex Tester 5 is very powerful tool. It is my favorite, and I was running Forex Tester 5 today also for myself and backtesting my own strategy. So yeah, you can come to the website of mine and you can click on the Forex Tester 5, and I have all the information listed on my website. And also you have coupon code. You can input the coupon code and you can have 5% discount on top of the sale. But if you want to backtest in lower time frames, like 5 or 15 minute time frames, you want to subscribe to VIP. Let's see. Soros says, yesterday was a better day because of a trend move, but today is retracement. Yes, today is retracement, but it doesn't mean that we can't take trades. We can actually take trades on this retracement also by looking at the lower time frames. So, for example, on this Aud Jpy, since the market is retracing backwards now, you can be an intraday or scalping trade here on this up move. This is not a good example because the market already went retraces all the way back to Kijun Sen. But let's say you see the market is like at here, and when you start to see the Kijun Sen flat in 1 hour chart, like I mentioned before, the market tends to retrace all the way back to the Kijun Sen, so you can capture these pips. And this is most likely you're going to close this trade within the day. So it's going to be an intraday trade, I would say. But technically you can do this, but you don't risk 2%. You can only risk 1% or 0.5% to capture this small retracement. So yeah, basically in Forex pairs, speaking about the Forex pairs, it goes up and down every day. So opportunities are there every day, basically. You can buy and make profits, or you can sell and make profits because it just goes up and down. So this kind of retracement strategy works very well on these Forex pairs. Okay, let's see. Blackwater says, I have a bearish position on AUD USD. Yeah, so it is still, okay, so now the market retraces back to the Kijun Sen. So from here, it may bounce and start to go down, or it may break the Kijun Sen. So we have to wait for the candle close until it closes above or below. And on this condition, in this particular case, I can see that there is an engulfing. This is called the inside bar structure. The previous candle's high and low is engulfing, including the current forming candlesticks. So in this condition, I wait until the market breaks the previous candle's low and then look for the sell chance. Or breaks the previous candle's high and then simply do nothing in that case. Okay. All right. Thank you for joining, everyone. Once again, good to see you. I see many comments and I see many viewers here on the live stream. Really nice to see you. Although you don't type anything, I really appreciate you join and learn something new on my live stream. Oh, Blackwater, thank you for the reminder. So yeah, if you liked today's live stream, please press the like button before you leave so that it keeps me going. That would be great. All right, let's see. Donchin says, hi sir, watching from Philippines, inside for Pound USD. So Pound USD, let me check the daily chart. And this is now still flat Kijun Sen, so the market could retrace all the way back to Kijun Sen in this case. And also in this condition, I mind the retracement to the Kijun Sen because overall this is range simply because the Kijun Sen is flat right now. So Kijun Sen flat right now, and also I would mind the previous retracement. Usually the market retraces back to Kijun Sen, like I mentioned before, and we can measure the previous pips away from the Kijun Sen, and it was 200 pips, which was marked on the 30th of July. The market went away from the Kijun Sen 200 pips and retraces backwards. And what about before? Previously, on this day, the market took away from the Kijun Sen 240 pips and it retraces backwards. So right now, how far the market has been away from the Kijun Sen is, this is 177 pips. So the market could go down to the previous support level at 1.3570 level and retraces. Is a scenario. Retraces all the way back to Kijun Sen. This is one of the scenarios. But since we have this doji candlestick today, from next week, we might see retracement. So unless the market breaks either direction on this current forming doji candlestick, I wouldn't take any trace. So simply, I stay away today and come back to the chart next week. But this is also how you can capture the potential retracement area as per Kijun Sen. So Kijun Sen is very useful. You can use Kijun Sen to capture trends or to capture retracement. Either way, it works very well like this. And if you see the lower time frames, it is flat now. And in 1 hour chart, the market looks to be retracing back to the Kijun Sen. So you can look for buy and capture this up move up to the Kijun Sen, which is only 21 pips. So I don't think I will take this one. I will stay away instead. Because from here, it might also be range and end the day. So we'll see. And also, let's see. Let me talk about the retracement. So the previous breakout of the Kijun Sen was here. And the market has been below the Kijun Sen for the last 40 bars, 41 bars. So yeah, looks like it's time for the market to retrace back to the Kijun Sen. So 26 candle was here. 26 was here, so it could have retraced from here back to Kijun Sen. It could have, but looks like it continuously went down and retraces now. And also you can see that the market has been below the Tenkan Sen too in this condition. But 1 hour back or 2 hours back, this was the significant breakout of the Tenkan Sen. So the market is surely losing this downtrend, and from this reason also, it could retrace back to the Kijun Sen in 1 hour chart. So you can scalp, but only take 1% risk or 0.5% risk on this particular trade. So retracement strategy you can use by Ichimoku Kijun Sen or Tenkan Sen, but it doesn't mean that the market keeps going back to the Kijun Sen. Like I mentioned before, the market could be in a range. Market could be going into the range, and Kijun Sen could be getting closer to the candles, and it touches like this. It happens too. So, but both scenario is called retracement. So either scenario can happen in this condition. All right. Did you trade on high sentiment or big news? I don't. I stay away from these big news. Ryan says, is Kumo thickness important in mid-time frame like 1 hour or 30-minute chart? Yes. Kumo thickness is important on any time frames. Then he says, currency JPY strength is this week. What do you think next week? Next week, JPY has been ranging, so I think it's going to be ranging too next week. Yeah, looks like there is not much of moves on JPY right now. Yeah, it's Friday, better to stay away. That's true. If you have no positions, then no rush. You can just watch charts and enjoy the market losing the volatility, and yeah, just stay away and come back to the chart tomorrow or Monday morning. That's fine. All right, good to see you, everyone. Thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you. Vincent says, hello Kay, do you look at the fundamentals before placing the trade? Yes, I do. Every time I take trades, I make sure that there is no big news in the market. Otherwise, you can your position will be losing so easily. Not only by the volatility itself, but also spread tends to get bigger at the news. So you might lose your positions on either way. Okay, gold ranging. All right, gold is ranging. Let me check gold right now. So here is gold on the daily chart, and yes, it is ranging now. Yep. The Kumo flat, Kijun Sen flat. The market has been ranging for the last 4 days. So it's range. Yeah, and let me check the 1 hour chart. Because I was mentioning that in gold, in 1 hour chart, this is in descending wedge like this. So maybe we can extend the line like this, and this is range. But now, before, it was reverse in wave, and then it became Y wave here. So speaking about the Ichimoku waves, technically, the way I look at the market is, I look at the waves by Ichimoku. So technically, the way I distinguish the market change is So this was N wave. So I would say that the hold on. I have to get used to this drawing tool. Sometimes I delete the lines, so sorry about these confusions. Okay, so previously it was reversed in wave because the highs are lower and lows are lower. So this was reversed in wave up until this this candlestick. But from here, the market renewed lower, but also the market renewed higher. So this is technically this is called a Y wave, and this is a big change in the market momentum. This is called a Y wave. So when you see Y wave like this, then the market becomes very tricky. So simply you stay away in this kind of range market. And right now, the market is not renewing higher and it's not renewing lower either. And it is. The highs are getting lower now and the lows are higher. Lows higher, and this is called a P wave in Ichimoku. So we have all sorts of Ichimoku waves here. I think this is a good example about the Ichimoku waves. So right now this is P wave in 1 hour chart. But you see how the market has been changing in its wave structures. And this is very important to capture this change. The market is now in the P wave. So in the P wave market range market, the way to expect which way it breaks is simply by looking at the location of the Tenkan-sen. And right now, you can see that the Tenkan-sen is below the Kijun-sen. So let me zoom in the market. This is another Ichimoku strategy. Is that hold on? Let me cancel the candlestick now. And hold on. Yeah. So you can see that the Tenkan-sen blue one is called Tenkan-sen. So this is Tenkan-sen. And green one is called Kijun-sen. Yeah. So within the P wave, which way the market breaks is based on the location of the Tenkan-sen. So right now, Tenkan-sen locates below the Kijun-sen. So in this case, the market breaks the P wave downwards in this direction, simply speaking. Unless there's big news, the market tends to be naturally breaks the P wave downwards in this case. So that's what I expect right now. So the market might test the upper level and breaks downwards, is my view, in this market. So I would say that this is bearish. Yeah, this is bearish within the range market. So we will see which way it breaks. So, but yeah, once again, overall, in the daily chart, it's range. So even if you see the market breaks downwards, it might soon go upwards anyways. So it depends on the style of your trades. Okay, Blackwater says, do you think it's the moment to close the winning AUD-USD bearish position? Yes, I think so, because the market is retraced all the way back to Kijun-sen in 1 hour chart. So yeah, you better exit now. USD-CAD please. Alright, Gabby, USD-CAD right now. Let's see. As per daily chart, it is bullish. It's bullish and it has been bullish trend. Kumo's up. Kijun-sen is upwards now, so this is bullish. But there is a resistance, clear resistance here also. And let's see. as per 1 hour chart, this is flat. Right now, the Kumo's flat. I mean, Senko span A retracing backwards. So, although you see Kijun-sen up, since Senko span A is retracing backwards, this is a bit bearish. So the market could break the Kijun-sen and retraces back to the Kumo is expected. So in this condition, we don't take buy. This Senko span A angle is also very important. Sometimes we focus on only Senko span B and Kijun-sen, Tenkan-sen, and we don't really care about, you might not gonna really care about the Senko span A, but Senko span A angle is also important. Senko span A is the supportive line to Senko span B. It's the support of the Senko span B, so Senko span A angle is also very important. When it retraces, you don't want to take any trades. All right, so let's see. Looks like I have to catch up some comments now. I'm reading a bit above the comments, so let me see. I don't trade over the weekend unless I have running pips of like 50 pips or so. Rose says, does Forex Tester 5 works on MT4? No, there are two different programs. Yeah, let's see. Ben says, does it mean if Tenkan-sen is flat, the Kijun-sen still on trend, then the price will retrace back to Tenkan-sen? Yes, that's possible. So you see Tenkan-sen bounces, and most of the cases, it happens when Tenkan-sen becomes flat. So in this case, the most previous two bounces looks to be by the Tenkan-sen flat. So it tends to work like that. Of course, there are times when Tenkan-sen bounce happens, when Tenkan-sen is the angle like this. But when you see Tenkan-sen flat, that means the market tends to retrace back to Tenkan-sen in that case. And same for Kijun-sen. Same for Kijun-sen. All right, Nguyen, you're welcome. All right, thank you for joining. Once again, everyone, great to see you. So yeah, pound dollar is retracing backwards now. Yeah, speaking about the daily chart, it's still flat right now. The market could retrace still, but we will see. It might retrace back to the Kijun-sen in pound USD. Let's see. Himanshu says, US index. All right, so let me check NASDAQ or Dow Jones. Let's see how they are behaving right now. Okay, so here is the Dow Jones, and it's flat still. Kumo flat, Kijun-sen flat. Looks like US markets are still flat right now. This one also. NASDAQ is also flat, and S&P also flat. So unless the market breaks the previous resistance levels, we better hold. Not really a uptrend in these markets. Okay, Kiel says, hi sir, when the candle is between Kijun-sen Kumo or between Tenkan-sen Kijun-sen, should we not buy or sell? If the market is in between Kijun-sen and Kumo, then no trades, because there is no trend on that time frame. But if the market is between Tenkan-sen and Kijun-sen, it's okay. All right, Oleg, thank you for joining, and happy Friday. Good to see you. Okay, so gold I have covered, it's ranging now. I think I'm reading the previous comment now. Let's see. Yeah, Nikkei index is bearish now. It broke the support. So this is bearish after the P wave. And I would say that this was a descending P wave. It was a descending P wave breakout happens here. So it could continuously go down this way. Let's see. NZD USD. Let me see. NZD USD in Forex. This is downtrend now. It's downtrending. Yeah, so it broke the support and it is downtrending. Let me check the 1 hour chart. In 1 hour chart, it is ranging now. It's ranging, so yeah, this is, yeah, the market could go up from here. It could go into the Kumo. So simply better to wait until the market breaks the support and look for sell. But this might gonna happen today because it's Friday. So if it doesn't happen, then wait until Monday. Akbar says, do you have a favorite opening market? London, New York, or Tokyo? London is my favorite. Yeah, recently, after London opens, the market tends to be volatile. So yeah, I would prefer London. And after I moved to Dubai right now, I prefer London open. Because it's right before lunch in Dubai time. Okay, so AUD/CAD is retracing also. This is the daily chart. It's flat now, flat Kumo, flat Kijun-sen. So the market can retrace all the way back to the Kijun-sen in this case. Yep, Malik and Blackwater and Ben, you're welcome, everyone. I think these are retracing everywhere. Markets are retracing, so no rush, simply stay away and just wait until Monday. Yeah, pound dollar is also, this is daily chart and it is going down, but Kijun-sen is flat. So still, we might see a retracement back to Kijun-sen. So we have to wait. Okay, so yeah, but that is my overall analysis for today's markets. Looks like, so in conclusion, markets are ranging, retracing, so simply stay away is my advice. Or you can spend time to backtest your strategy, or you can spend time to look back on your strategy, and also in your trades from this week, and trying to find a way to improve your trades. Yeah, sometimes we only tend to see future and forward, but always have to see backwards too. You have to always look back the history, look back on what you have done, so that you can learn from your past. Both ways, I think it's important. All right, so that ends today's live stream. So yeah, once again, thank you for joining, everyone. Great to see you. It was nice talking to you, nice meeting with you on the chat and on the joining on these viewers. So yeah, I hope you have a great Friday and a great weekend. So tomorrow, as usual, I will be covering the psychology topic, and you can see the poll on my YouTube community and also Twitter. So if you haven't voted yet, please vote, and I will talk about some psychology or trader's mindset as tomorrow's topic based on these polls. So I will see you tomorrow, and until then, please stay healthy, stay safe, and stay gold. Alright, bye for now, everyone. またね. Thank you.